Hey there, my name's Jacob Williams and I'm the Townsend Union Ag Agent. And because we have the 4th of July coming up this Saturday, I wanted to talk to you about how to pick a ripe watermelon. So when we're looking at the watermelon, if you're at the farmer's market or a produce stand or if you're just shopping in the grocery store, there's a couple of things you want to check. The first thing to look for is the spot here on the watermelon. This is where the watermelon was resting on the ground. And so if you have a watermelon that's not completely ripe, this is going to be kind of a pale white color. If it's nice and ripe though on the inside, it's going to be more of a creamy yellow like I've got right here. The other thing you want to do is you can check and you can listen to the sound just by thumping on it. And you want to hear a nice deep hollow sound. If it's nice and hollow, that means there's a lot of good watermelon juice down inside the watermelon. If it's not sounding hollow, then there's a lot of rind in there, and it still needs a couple of weeks to mature and to be fully ripe. If you're growing watermelon out in your garden and you're trying to determine when it's ripe in your garden, the easiest way to do that is you're going to look where the watermelon attaches to that main vine. And off of that, in the closest spot to that main vine where you see a little tendril, kind of a little curlicue coming out there, as soon as that curlicue that's closest to the watermelon is all brown, completely brown, then that watermelon is ripe. So if you're picking them out in the field, that's how you tell if they're ripe out in the field. A watermelon is going to take 60 to 90 days to be ready for harvest, for it to be ripe. If it's a little smaller watermelon variety like a sugar baby, those are going to be more like 60 days versus a larger watermelon variety like a Charleston Gray. Those are going to be closer to 90 days to be ripe. So here you can see I have a seedless watermelon, and seedless watermelons are bred by crossbreeding crossbreeding watermelons that have different numbers of chromosomes in them. And so when you do that, the offspring is a sterile offspring, meaning that in this case there's no seeds in it. It's kind of a similar, you can compare it to like breeding a donkey and a horse and getting a mule. It's kind of a similar thing like that. But you can see in here there's no seeds, and so we've created a sterile watermelon by crossbreeding those watermelons that have different numbers of chromosomes. If you have any questions about how to tell if a watermelon is ripe or not, or any other gardening questions, feel free to give me a call or send me an email. And I hope you all have a happy and safe 4th of July.